Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to be jumping back into Schedule 1 today. I've been having a blast so far playing it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. Today is the day. We're going to finally break bad.
You want to cook crystal meth?
But before we're able to do that, we're going to have to make just a little bit more money. Then we can go buy the bungalow and set up the whole process. And then we can live our Walter White fantasy and start rolling in some bigger amounts of cash. So anyways, we'll just jump right on in, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, we are back. We're going to have to start the grind here now. We got to get to probably around 10 grand, I'd say, before we can go and buy the bungalow. Probably even a little more than that, to be honest. First things first. We're gonna need more seeds. Okay, we don't need pseudo. Not yet. That's soon, though. Pseudo soon, though. He's got to get us Granddaddy Purple. Oh, I can't get 8 yet. Okay, we'll get that. We need to get some dirt. And then we're gonna need to just let the process happen, I guess. Yeah, we'll just get 4 for now. I would get fertilizer and everything, but I just don't think that the output you get, especially if I'm not really mixing anything, is gonna be worth it. Well, now we gotta wait for our seeds. In the meantime, let's go and knock these notifications off. Let's go to the real estate agent, the dealership, and the mechanic. Real estate, raise real estate. Do the bungalow, 6 grand. And we'll need these later for laundering some cash. Kind of really pointless to go talk to him, but I guess it's just to show you that it's there. The whole city isn't that big. I think you would stumble upon it sooner or later. Fresh paint job, car towed. He can do that for us. The Viper, 9 grand. Shitbox, 5 grand. Bruiser for 12. Hound dog for 25. Dinkler. We'll pick up truck for 15. And the cheetah for 40. Payphone now. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go to the warehouse where it's basically the black market. Okay, our dead drop's ready. Let's go get some stuff planted then. Alleyway behind the grocery store. People love making all kinds of art. Keith, I don't have anything. Get out of here. Oh. Get out of here. See, good thing I had the bat. Cut me. I kind of figured he was probably gonna want to fight me if I told him I didn't have anything. Well, over here, this is where I'll be going. This is the black market, but they're not gonna let us in. Can I come in? I don't get why you gotta wait till 6 p.m. Kind of makes it a pain in the ass. Granddaddy Purple, and we're gonna sell it for, put this at like 75. I think that seems like a decent price. Fuck you, Keith. Junky bastard. Well, they're growing. Seems like this needs water, like, quite often. Because in that little bit of time, it already used up half of the moisture. Time is at 6 o'clock. Okay, let's go to the black market and talk to all the merchants there. We will be doing a lot of business here. You smell nice. Okay, Oscar, you're a bit of a weird guy. Okay, let's look at the stuff he's got. Gas, acid, phosphorus, all kinds of pots and racks for hanging lights. The better packaging station. This is a huge upgrade. I don't want to buy it yet, though. We need the lab oven and chemistry station. That's 2 grand. We can buy that right now, and that should be all we need at the moment. We will need acid and phosphorus as well. But let's finish talking to everybody first. Stan, if you're looking for protection, you've come to the right place. And he sells all kinds of weapons. Most of them are probably not completely non-illegal. We need to cook. New guy in town. Yeah. Well, we've talked to everybody here. How come I can't just use this payphone? Guess let's try find a payphone that's Not right where the cops are gonna patrol. Oh well. Should be off the phone before the curfew starts. Oh, we already found a supplier for that, so we don't gotta worry. Let's go see how our plants are doing. They are done. And let's plant our 3 remaining seeds. I think once we sell everything from this batch, we should have like near enough for the bungalow and our first set of supplies, and then we can get cooking. Well, let's go give Benji a little bit. Or no, I'll give him just like 12 for now. Here you go. We might have to wait now till the next day just because I've had so many people ask and then I just did not sell them anything. So I think their offers are done for the day. I may as well just skip to tomorrow. The plants will be more grown too. We might almost have another batch ready. It is ready. Right on. We're $400 away from the house. So that's our first step. Get the house. Fuck you, Peter. Eat shit and die, Ray. Why does every real estate agent, though, have that pose for real? Like every billboard, they always have that pose. Uh-oh. Body search? Okay, we're gonna pass it. We did it. Ooh, it could have been risky because it's everything we have. Well, this sale I think will give us enough now to go buy the house. Oh, I don't know where they could see me from, but fun. Okay, let's organize this one up. Put our cash into our account. Fun. Okay, we got 300 left over even. Where's our other deal? West Warehouse Wharf. There you are, Charles. 2 for you. And now let's go to Ray, where he tells his great clientele to eat shit and die. You know, it's a bold marketing campaign, but you know, I guess if it works, it works. Ray, we'd like to buy some property. We want the bungalow. Okay. Let's go start setting up our lab with only the 2 little pieces we have so far. All right, here's our new digs. Look at it. Beautiful. Siding's a little dirty, but what do you expect from a crack shack? This place has so much potential. Especially in here, you know, I can see it coming together already, you know, like a meth lab kitchen right here and a meth oven, and that's all we got so far. We'll need some shelves and another packaging station, but it's a start. Every time I see him, I just want to punch him. When you look like that and you have a name like Peter File, you're probably bound to get punched numerous times. Let's take the lamp too, since we paid for the room. You know what? Maybe we're better off. We'll just keep the living room as like our lab station. And I'll stick that one there. I don't know. This probably isn't like the most efficient way, but I don't really care. I can still get in and out of here. Yeah, we'll use the bedroom as a bedroom. Look at that with a nice little lamp. I guess I can get a dead drop for some pseudo now and probably collect the $1,000 from Benji that he has, and we can probably get our first batch made at 992. That's not bad. Surely bring us, what's our limit right now? She'll give us 8 on our first drop before we have to give her some money back, so that's a good trade. Now do we have enough money to buy 8 of each of the other ingredients? Okay, it's actually fairly cheap. What if I get the good packaging station too? I can afford it all. Okay, it is almost time. Our first 2 products in here. This is a game changer. This thing is awesome. Like, how come it's bad when I'm out, but yet they just walk by people and it doesn't matter if they're out past curfew? Like, I think they just got it out for me, that's all. Bid drop is ready behind Thompson Construction right here. At least you don't have to go far. There's the box. There it is. Okay. Time to go make our first batch. Okay. So now this is a very scientific process. You put all these things into a jar, mix it around, and then it's gonna turn into money. There we go. Pour it in there. And now this is the crucial part. You got to get the temperature just right. There we go. First batch. It's science. Well, now we gotta wait. This takes a little bit too. 8 minutes for one batch. And then I think it's like another 8 for the oven. We're not getting any more sales, so we may as well just go to bed for the day. Energy drinks now available. Peddler 1. Now I wonder, it might be worth it for me to go get the mixer though from the apartment. I don't know what would be good to mix it with, but just to help make us a little more money a little quicker, maybe I'll look up some recipes. We can't go too crazy because we don't have much money. You know what? Maybe we'll keep the mixing in the kitchen. I think I want to put this over here. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Purple. Every time. And he never sees it coming. Okay, Joyce, we gotta just play it cool. How's the weather? You know, that's all we're doing. We're just over here hanging out on the wharf. Okay, here you are. Well, let's see how it's going. This is ready to go. Let's get another batch going. I think it doesn't really matter if I spill a bunch. That would make me like try and actually be a little more careful if your end volume of product was changed just because you spilt some. Okay. First batch in the oven. Maybe I'll move the packaging station over here too. I feel like that would make more sense. It's like one side of the room is the cooking side and the other side's the packing side. We'll get a couple batches cooked up though, and then I'm gonna look up a recipe that is not stupid expensive and takes like, you know, 8 to 10 mixes to get. Something just good to begin with. Okay, I guess we're just kind of killing time until I get more sales and our product's done. I like how he just walks around with ripped underwear. Oh, they looked ripped. Is he a little tramp stamp? He'll probably fight me. Oh, fuck. Cranky Frank didn't like that. Oh. When I hit him, I could hear it was like I was hitting the pot with the bat. This is what happens, I guess, when I keep going around and punching people. Somebody was bound to fight back. Peter won't. But, no, I figured sooner or later someone was gonna be not happy with me over doing that. Let's go get a couple more shelves then. Maybe 3 shelves. And I'll look up like a 3-item mix. Frank's gonna be pissed at me when he wakes up. Probably gonna come to the house and try and stab me in my sleep. I guess if I set them up like that, then I'll just put my products in a row. I know for sure I can get 2 of these ingredients. I'm not sure if we have the Mega Bean yet. I don't think we do. But if we do, then we're good. Nope, Mega Bean Peddler 3. But we need Duke. Let's take like 40. Oh. 40 of that. And then Viagra, another 40. And since we don't have Mega Bean, let's mix it maybe with flu medicine. Sure. Okay. And this is what we're going to be mixing until we unlock the Mega Bean. Our first batch is done as well. We just need to take it out of the oven. But first, let's get our storage racks all looked after here. Collect. And now we gotta break it up with the hammer. Look at that. Our first batch. Now let's go and do what, you know, any reasonable person would do. And just start blending it up with like a can of pop. Let's see what the name is anyways once we got this first little batch. This KitchenAid is doing something it was not intended for. Aspen cake. Okay, now we'll mix it with the Viagra. Do it without dropping any. There we go. Another minute. Our cozy little house. It's not a crack house, it's a crack home. Ice cream bud. Okay, what are we gonna get now on our final mix? Go in there. Pump in the lean. Extreme puke. Worth 136. Like, I'm okay with that. This is where this machine, look at this. This is so much better than picking up each one and putting it in the bag. Worth every single one of those $750. So let's see. Product. Our extreme puke, we're just gonna favorite it. $136 compared to our $70 that we're selling this for, but I know we're gonna get more than that. Like, people are gonna offer more. Like, if I put it for like 150, people are gonna buy it. But before I even list it, we're gonna make all of this. We're not losing money right now. We have everything we need. We just gotta make it all.
One eternity later.
Finished cooking everything. There's not that bad of a mess here, but the last batch being mixed, yeah, we got a disaster going on. Another 3 seconds, bag it up. There we are, last batch of extreme puke. This is gonna be a hot seller on the streets. Okay, there we are. There's everything, 80 bags. Now we're gonna go and try not get caught by the cops, just so Benji can get a start first thing in the morning moving stuff. We're gonna go give him like 20 of this, or two bags, I guess. Yeah, 2 stacks, 40, and we'll see if he can move everything in one day. Sure, we'll take whatever money you got. Trade some things. We'll give you those, and you can take the Granddaddy purple, and then I'm not even going to have that listed anymore. Because one nice thing is, if you like screw up a mix or something and you don't want to list it or go through the pain in the ass of trying to just like sell it on the street or counter offer for it or anything, if you just give your dealer stuff, they will sell it regardless of like if you have it listed or not. So like, that's kind of a nice little like quality of life thing. Okay, now we'll list that. Granddaddy purple, unlisted, and we will sleep. Now let's just see what we can make in a day now. God, what a mess I made. Our little lab has served us well, but that is a pain in the ass doing that all on your own. So I'm really looking forward to getting big enough here where we can actually afford to have some workers, because that's going to make our lives just so much easier. Who's going to be the first customer looking to get some extreme puke? What even are the effects we have out of it here? It's energizing, sedating, and Tropic Thunder. Kind of an oxymoron that it's energizing and sedating. Maybe we're starting out just a little too high. Like, if it's 136, we'll just go to 140 and see what people say. Here we go. First customer, Meg Cooley. 145. Okay. Sure. I think the more addicted your customers get, the more they're gonna be like willing to offer you. Some people, like, look at this, she's willing to pay 160. Like, some people just seem to have deeper pockets and they just instantly want to pay you more. And some of the other customers, you gotta really watch out because sometimes they really want to lowball you. I think I had it figured out though. We'll make probably right around 12 grand after we sell like absolutely everything. A little bit less considering Benji takes 20%, so he's gonna make a little bit. There you are. 2 sales. I don't want to get body searched. I should like keep them on opposite ends. That way if I do, it's a lot easier to conceal. Fuck you, Peter. Said it's on sight every time I see him. It's not my fault he has a very punchable face. Doris Lubin, alright, behind Western Gas Mart. That's the one I was just at. She couldn't have texted like 2 seconds earlier. You don't look like the kind of person who would be buying extreme puke, but here we are. Okay, let's go put some money in our stash so we can buy more pseudo. George Green wants 2. That'll be a decent sale. Okay, we're going to put 1,000 because we'll make it back. Right here you are. Oh no, I want to keep that stack full till this one's gone. I guess it took a couple customers to bite the bullet and try it first. Then word of mouth got it going. There you are, Charles. Oh, they got the roadblock set up again. Seems like a set time every day. They end up setting it up. Like, what time is it now? Just after 2. I'll keep an eye out on the next day, see if it's set up again around 2. Here you are. I may as well use my dead drop now. Oh, I can't get 10. You receive 520. Well, there's all my $1,000 that I put in there gone. That's okay. We've already made like over $1,000. How much has Benji made so far? He's almost made $1,000. Get out of here, pigs. You know, I never actually like watched anybody after they smoked it yet to see what these affects, because sometimes they do some like silly stuff. Oh, she like, oh, she just like teleported. Apparently this this meth gives you some kind of time and space transcendence. We may as well grab this and another round of supplies. We'll put our supplies in here. Now we got steady stream here going on. Let's just get another batch going while we're here. When I was cooking that entire batch without doing anything, just waiting for everything to be done and mix it all for that first bit, it really felt like, if you've watched Breaking Bad, the part where Walt and Jesse are in the desert in the RV for like a whole long weekend or whatever it was, and they just cooked non-stop. That's how that felt. Jesse Waters, she is definitely a big addict. That's just my perfect clientele. She's gonna be happy now though. We finally got the kind of stuff that's right up her alley. She's also probably gonna come knocking at my door all the time now that she knows we got some of the good stuff. If I had the Mega Bean though for the mix, I'm curious how much it'd be worth, because I know in like pretty much every big recipe they always end with Mega Bean, but I don't have it yet. Compared to selling Granddaddy Purple, we were making in that like around like $2,200 a day. I know I've already made more than that just on my own. Almost sold that one whole stack. Okay, let's see what we get. Yeah, we made like $3,200 ourselves, and our dealer made another $1,500, so that was a pretty good day. Made it to Peddler 2. New mixing station, that's so much quicker. I'll probably be getting one of those. But yeah, I think we're gonna just leave it here for today. We did it. We broke bad. We got our meth lab all set up and making lots of money now. So now things will really get rolling and a little bit quicker anyways. I said it felt like I was stuck in the RV for a long time there. I had to kind of cut my recording off and then just continued on once it was done because it just took forever. So I guess next time we're gonna try and get enough money and get a chemist to take some of the boring work out of it and grow our operation. I would say we're gonna try and get the house to have at least like 2 ovens and 2 chemistry stations, and then from there I guess like the next step up from the house is the barn, or they've got a big warehouse as well. The barn's like half the price though, and probably I would say probably pretty similar in size. So we'll see. Anyways, well, let's just make some money and keep going from there. So enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.